From a single block to the sky, Quark and Tama side by side. Yeah, the legends all begin. Run the docks, release the Quarkin. Let the brick storm win. Bend this brick-tastic build. Hey, brick by brick again.
Hello there.
Let the brick storm win.
Hello there.
In blocks of color and imagination, every piece we fit together is a brand new creation. Bender Builds is here to take you on a ride. With every brick we stack, we're building dreams tonight. Bricktastic, we're gonna build it up high. Catch you on the brick side as we reach for the sky. Building dreams, let's make it real, let's make it true. Come join us on the stream, we're building it with you. From small sets to the grandest, we'll conquer everything. Bender's got the magic touch, the master of the scene. Piece by piece, we're crafting worlds with our own hands, building memories that will last as we build castles in the sand. Bricktastic, we're gonna build it up high as we reach for the sky. Building dreams, let's make it real, let's make it true. Come join us on the stream, we're building it with you. It's time to start a brand new day. With Bender Builds, we're here to play. Grab your bricks, let's make some magic. We're gonna build and it's gonna be fantastic. Ooh, yeah. Come on, let's build it together. Piece by piece, we'll make it last forever. In this world where everything can be done, Bender Builds, let's have some fun. Ooh yeah. On the live stream, the bricks come alive, creating wonders. Let your imagination thrive. From cityscapes to space.
Holy mackerel!
Hello there.
Builds, we're reaching new heights. Come on, let's build it together.
Hello there.
Piece by piece, we'll make it last forever. In this world where anything can be done, Bender Builds.
Goodness gracious, great balls of
Hello
fire.
there.
Okay, ma'am, calm down. What kind of shots?
Hello there.
Come on, let's build it together. Piece by piece, we'll make it last forever. In this world where anything can be done, Bender Builds, let's have some fun. Ooh yeah.
Click. Snap.
That's what I call high-quality tools.
Bender's on stream. Yeah. The bricks are back. Hey. Hey. Ow. Got a tower to the ceiling, spaceships in his room. Tiny Chat's blasting through the Zoom. Chat's going crazy as the cameras roll. Clock and tamers in the lobby, yeah, they're ready to go. Benders break-tastic bills. Watch 'em stack that world so high. Benders break-tastic bills. From a single block to the sky. Clock and tamers in the chats. Hear the battle cry begin. Run the ducks, release the Kraken. Let the brick storm win. Click, clack, city, racers on the track. Brick build villains, heroes fighting back. Every little minifig waiting in the wings till Bender shouts a code name and the clock can say Bender's break-tastic builds. Watch 'em stack that world so high. Bender's break-tastic builds. From a single block to the sky. Clock and tamers in the chats. Hear the battle cry begin. Run the ducks, release the Kraken. Let the brick storm win. From the screen to your room, you can build it too. Every click, every brick is a call to you. So grab your crew, count it down. 3, 2, 1, attack. Clock and tamers on the move, and they're never turning back. Bender's break-tastic builds. Watch 'em stack that world so high. Bender's break-tastic builds. From a single block to the sky. Clock and Tama side by side. Yeah, the legends all begin. Run the ducks, release the Kraken. Let the brick storm win. Bender's break-tastic builds. Hey, brick by brick again. Run the ducks, release the Kraken. Let the brick storm win.
Living life in blocks of color and imagination. Every piece we fit together is a brand new creation. Bender Builds is here to take you on a ride. With every brick we stack, we're building dreams tonight. Bricktastic, we're gonna build it up high. Catch you on the brick side as we reach for the sky. Building dreams, let's make it real, let's make it true. Come join us on the stream, we're building it with you. From small sets to the grandest, we'll conquer everything. Bender's got the magic touch, the master of the scene. Piece by piece, we're crafting worlds with our own hands. Building memories that will last as we build castles in the sand. Bricktastic, we're gonna build it up high. Catch you on the brick side as we reach for the sky. Building dreams, let's make it real, let's make it true. Come join us on the stream, we're building it with you. It's time to start a brand new day. With Bender Builds, we're here to play. Grab your bricks, let's make some magic. We're gonna build and it's gonna be fantastic. Ooh, yeah. Come on, let's build it together. Piece by piece, we'll make it last forever. In this world where anything can be done, Bender Builds, let's have some fun.
What's up, everybody? Welcome on into Bender's Bricktastic Builds Live. Hope you're doing well. Oh my gosh! Look at this. We got some streakers in the chat. J Maxwell's a 5. G Monkey, Nicholas, and Gundam C Moby got 35. Oh my goodness gracious. Y'all need to touch grass just a little bit here. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Alright, what we got? So we got Nicholas here. Who claimed first? Do we get that? Nicholas claimed first. Looks like second and third are up for grabs still. We got Nicholas. No emotions left. Over on Kick. Welcome on in. Gundam C Moby, you're doing well today. Welcome on in. Good to hear it. Good to hear it. G Monkey's here. J Maxwell's here. J Maxwell said, I'm like third. You could be second. It's possible. All right. That's everybody. We sent out the notifications. Now you might be wondering, why are you dressed like a freaking Ewok? Well, because we're doing this creative play droid builder and I got sick of dressing up like a Jedi. So we're trying something new. You like it? Also, we got J Maxwell with that brown hydrate. Cheers. Yummy. Woo.
It was at this moment that he knew.
There to sell the Ewok for you. Yo, no. No, no. There you go. Be happy. And we got, like I said, the Droid Builder. Now, this one, I gotta say, I got it on sale. It's harder to get now, but it was overpriced when it came out. The only reason I got this was because I needed the figure, and to just outright buy the figure, it was pretty expensive. So it made more sense just get the whole freaking set and have some fun with it. Kind of simple, but it has a lot of customizations to it, and yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It should be fun. It should be interesting. You can probably zoom out one more just in case. There we go. Yeah, that's a little bit better. That's a little bit better. All right. How's everybody been? Pardon me. How's everybody been doing? There are 4 different books because there's 4 different droids. There's a bunch of different customization options that they built in. It's gonna be a fun setup here. Lots of bags for this. Here we got a paper bag for the... Alright. There we go. There we go. And with all the brick building, I need to hydrate. You're right. I need to hydrate. It's still empty. All right. We all know brick building can be thirsty work. So, cheers, Nicholas. I don't think there's any stickers. I think all the fun stuff is brick built. But yeah, we got 4 different books. Whew. Okay, so that's number 2. 5, 4. That's 1. There you go, kids. 6, 7.
How you doing?
How you doing, D?
You want me? Here I am.
Here I am. D's claiming second. 10, 9, 8.
Goodness gracious, great balls of fire.
It's a simple question, Doctor. Would you eat the moon if it were made of ribs?
Well, I don't know how to answer that.
It's not rocket science. Just say yes and we'll move on.
Got a orange brick separator. We'll we'll toss that into the overflowing bucket here. Look at this. It's redunculous. Okay.
Hello there.
Hello, Unk. Dang. How's it going, Brick Reporter? How you doing? Coming in here calling me Unk is wild.
Watch out, here I come.
Alright. Y'all know the deal.
That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
Oh boy. Great. First droid of the day is going to be R2. I still think this one was kind of done stupid. Like they have the KT QT in here, but they have the minifig in a different set. I think that's kind of really dumb and honestly a little cash grabby on Lego's part, because that is, you know, that is to honor a young girl in the Lego community, or not even in the Lego community, in the droid building community. Who unfortunately passed away from cancer.
Goodness gracious,
And,
great balls of fire.
Yeah, a little weird that, like, you know, like, hey, we appreciate, everybody I think appreciated that they put it out there, but, like, you know, you are selling a tribute to her and making people buy two different things as a tribute to her, and nowhere in there does it say, I bet if I pull this book out, let me just double check before I shoot myself in the foot. Let me just double check and make sure it doesn't say anywhere that, like, the proceeds, you know, quarter of the proceeds go to her or something, you know, to like a foundation for her. Nope. Nope. Nowhere. So yeah, it's not like they're donating money to a foundation for her, in her name or anything. This is literally, we took the tribute to her, made you pay a lot of money for it, and you gotta do it twice. And no way are we giving back. Rude. Rude. Just saying. Just saying, Lego. If they want to come in here and correct me, I would love that. Go ahead and correct me and tell me, actually, we did. We just didn't announce it to everybody. I'd be fine with that.
Y'all are the logo cops.
Yeah. Yeah, we is. That could actually get turned up. Surprisingly, that could get turned up. Building upside down. I have been working on my Shenron. I was working on some of the mechanics yesterday. It's not the easiest thing. It's I knew it was gonna be tough. It's a little tougher than I thought it was. But once I find the right solution, I think everything's gonna be fine. It really will be. It's just I need to, right now, I was focusing on the scales for the belly, and I've made an order because there's like 15% back from Rakuten yesterday. I've got a few ideas in the works here. I have a little bin here of stuff. I'll show you real quick. Just a little progressy update, you know? So this is likely the treads that I'm using, and I am going to, if you can see this, how this is going, see how these without the friction actually move up and down. That's necessary for this. So these, not happening. But I was working on a few things. Here's first all the progress I've made is I'm going to be hooking up to this. It's going to be hooking up to this to get the flaring out. Depends on the angle of where I'm going to put other stuff, but so far it works with the parts that I got.
You never know what is going to come through that door.
Hey, Bricksplorium, welcome on in, claim it third. And then, I can actually show you real time some of the problems I'm having. So,
Hello there.
I have this to match the angle. Up. This has to have a sprocket underneath it to run it. So you can't go all the way around because you need something to hold it up, and I don't want any holes in it. If you put them on top of each other, like this, you don't get much of a turning radius. You have to make it very wide, which probably is fine. But this might need another, it might need a fourth in areas. So that's not likely. And then I was like, okay, well maybe if I go here. Here's the deal though. Watch this. If I go put this on. This on. Too far apart. And if I put it over here, like I said, the turning radius sucks, but that's fine, that's expected. Watch this. Let's just straighten that up for right now so we get it on. They cover. Great. This is what I wanted. And then the other idea, I don't know if I have it still pieced together. There we go. Just pull that off. Show you with a different one. That's fine. That's fine. Would move out then, and then you'd like repeat the same thing. So that gave it a little bit more turning, but then look at this. You got all that when it separates. That's not great. I don't know if it would be turning that much, but it sucks. How does Wicked traverse Endor? Ewoks. So here is idea number I don't even know at this point. This is idea I don't know. But just here. It's off. Possibly. Lego makes these mesh pieces. What I want to do might need a little more like work. Let's see. This is what like my idea was last night, but I had no time to actually like mess with it because it was a little late. There we go. That works. Kind of. It'll work in a second here when I lock it in with this. Let's see. I have 2 more stuff. Might have some clear ones. Yeah, I got some clear ones in the spin. There we go. Get to work on it. Please. Thank you. Have to skip a row of them. This is actually working better because putting it straight on, so I was playing with before the stream, just for a few minutes. That wasn't really working out. But now you got these, and I'll likely put tiles here. I'll likely put tiles here to cover those up. This is all just for show right now.
Watch out, here I come.
So I would need a third one. There it is. Let's see what we're working with here. Just need 2 more. If I can. There's 1. And like I said, we're working this in real time with you guys right now. That's where we're at. I'm my interest is peaked. My interest is peaked right now. So let's pop this off. That's hard. That's hard. Okay. Get that back out. This could all be tan or green, whatever angle we need it at for the specific part. There. Is something I haven't worked out yet with that exact height. But if I'm doing this the way I think I'm doing this, which is here. Come on. There. Yeah. As you can see, they work. There's height, so they can turn on their own and not mess up the shape. And then when this goes and turns, it might need to be like one longer or something. I don't know. Right now, this is all I grabbed. And I hit. Oh, okay. But this also helps with the turning radius on it. So this is kind of what I'm thinking. And then that would be... That's going to be cut into sections. Like, I don't think it's going to stretch across this like that. I think I'd have separate sections so they can move independently of each other, maybe a little less stress. I'm also not going to be buying these 10 by 10 and doing them all that way. But yeah, I also might be, I might need that 5th tread. I just don't have the pieces right now to do this. But that's my idea. And I think it's going to allow a free-flowing system. See, now the treads can actually be straight. Before they could not straighten out, and I guarantee, I think a 5th one's going to be the move. I think a 5th one will fix this right up. But that's what I'm thinking. It looks, I think it looks good. There's no way that I'm putting anything underneath here. And then obviously the treads wouldn't have the studs at that point either. It'd be every 5th one or something. But that's my idea. Thank you for letting me flesh that out in front of you guys today. If anybody has any suggestions making that better, I would love to hear them. Like I said, this is all still a brainstorming session. I made a small order of the parts I think I need in whatever color was the best seller. I definitely did 10. Definitely did 10. I'm not trying to sound like Rain Man. Definitely not trying to sound like Rain Man, okay? But that's where I'm at for a start. That's where I'm at for a start. Like I said, for me, it's more important if I'm doing motion and stuff. The mechanics are more important to do first because it's gonna change what parts you'd use compared to if it was static. Like, I'm fairly certain I can build the whole thing static. The way I want, the colors I want. I don't think it'd be a problem at all. It'd be easier. But because I'm being insistent on that motion, that's where the downfall comes. It's also the only reason I do this. I'm very serious. The only reason that I'm willing to display a brick roll is because I want to do something that, as far as I know, someone else hasn't done already. I'm trying to make something my own. I'm not out here trying to get awards or anything. I just want to challenge myself. And the duck race last year was very nice. I enjoyed designing it. It is going to hopefully get fixed up a little bit this year. I don't know how much I'm changing. All I know is I am going to be switching to where it actually hits like a button it doesn't. It hits a button instead of a distance sensor. Because like I had originally said, that was only designed because originally we were only using Lego electronics. And the distance sensors were not only way cheaper than if you purchased their button, because it's a force sensor button. So that means it can give you a readout in newtons. I don't know if that means anything about you physics people, but that is the amount of force an object exerts. So like if someone says like 2 pounds of pressure, that's not a newton, but that is the imperial equivalent to what a newton represents.
This guy gets it.
Oh, hidden? Thank you for the follow. H-Win. Did I say H-Win? And if I'm wrong, please tell me. If I know how to say it properly, I don't want to say your name wrong forever.
Hello there.
But welcome on in. Thank you so much. Hi, happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday to you too.
What's up, brother?
Oh, yes. And of course, it is Tuesday. So, Tuesday, special plays. On special teams, special plays, special players. There we go. Oh, that's cool. We got us to our goal of 470 followers. And since you are a follower, welcome on in to the Quack Containers. If you don't know what that is, you're about to find out. Because we are all about running the ducks and releasing the Quacking over here. I think one of the actual requirements, Nicholas, if you're not forcing it, is it if you actually say Tuesday, it triggers it. That was the original intention. If someone actually said Happy Tuesday, it would key it to actually go. But that is what happens when you set up memes and stuff months in advance. Like, oh, you can naturally do that? Yes. A lot of things naturally occur on this stream. But only organically. Not that, which isn't that common. The only thing I will say that I have not done, that is stupid that I haven't done, I do not have set up. It is Wednesday, my dudes. I don't have that set up. I don't know why. But I didn't do it. Have I streamed on a Wednesday yet for that to be a problem? No. But I feel like one day it's going to be the issue. It is Wednesday, my dudes. And then be like, well, which shape goes where? Horizontal lines up top. There. This is probably the smallest R2-D2 I've built. And I've built it exclusively upside down. Which I am surprised we're still doing. But okay. It actually looks like... I don't know. No, it's got two down here. That's got it. I think we're building it upside down, right side up. as you can see, I'm a little excited for a brick world. I just don't have a plan yet. That's the problem. There's no plan. There's just testing. I may have to pivot. Pivot! At some point, I may have to pivot. But I also think it can exist. I think it can exist. I know why other people did what they did. But like I also have said, no one else has a moving one. No one else has a moving Shenron. No one else that I've seen has a Shenron that's completely encapsulated either. They all have those segments that Lego uses. The Lego uses and the Lego masters say, well, I would have liked you to fill that in. If I ever meet Amy and Jamie, I'm going to call them out on that. I will. So if they're like, you really gave them a hard time. For not having that, like, dragon section filled in or whatever it was, or tentacle or whatever the heck it was. But I've never seen Lego fill in that gap. Come on. I gotta find that episode too. I don't remember who the heck. They called out on that. The club. Oh my. That's a whole thing. Okay. I think it's Crow Fax. I think it's Crow Fax. With an S. Ah. So we were building it upside down, right side up. I should say. Upside down is right side up. twice. I'm gonna put my phone in here just so I can see it. I'll be right back. Actually, give me one second. Back. Rexplorium. Out there with that lurk. Don't know why it didn't properly trigger. That's weird. Other things have worked though, right? Let me see something here. Hold on. Oh, that was delayed. That was weird. Okay. We good. Don't have to do anything though. I'll tell you, I'm a very toasty little Ewok right now. Doubling all these is kind of a pain. Those, so actually 4 of those. I love that I'm finding like stuff in my inventory right now too. It's like, hey, I could use this at least for now. Use this. Because I want to be able to start this out without those parts. So I kind of love when those little things go wrong. Right. Burned 2,000 calories today. Left my food in the oven for too long. Oh, you did that one before, Saribot. Done that one before.
Here I come.
Oh, I skipped 33. Get out of here. If you're struggling to think of what to get someone for Christmas, get them a fridge. Watch their face light up when they open it. Make sure you put the bulb in first. Which, so I definitely didn't tell you guys this, but I actually had to buy like my second fridge light bulb ever. I don't even know how to act. So the first one, unless it was whoever lived here before me, years ago, you know, I don't think this thing has ever been replaced. I don't think the fridge is that old. Where that's like a thing. But it was on Amazon cheaper for me to get a two-pack of LED fridge bulbs than it was to buy one. And like, it bothers me so much because in my mind I bought an LED bulb for a fridge. I don't think I'm gonna ever have to replace it for the life of the fridge. Like straight up. So I'm like a little down about it because I'm like, I don't think. I'm like, what am I gonna do? Like go on like Facebook Marketplace and be like, one fridge bulb, give me $2, maybe $3. Must pick up yourself. Cash only. Like, who's in need of a fridge bulb that's gonna go on Facebook Marketplace? I don't think anyone. I honestly hope, like, someone goes, my fridge bulb died out this morning, I gotta go get a new one. I'd be like, coming with me. Like, if you could hold out one more day. I have one for you. Just take it. Ooh, loud train. We are still... So if there's 12 of these, there must be 3 bags for each. Right, that's the ideal. There's three for each. Howlies! Bitch. Yeah, I get that. Okay. Go ahead and try that again. There you go. It's weird sometimes. I don't know. I don't have the answers when it comes to the Lumia stream.
Watch out, here I come.
That's what I do. Just need to work on getting everything. At some point, I just need to get everything to be a streamer bot command. That just triggers the services instead of having stuff that's still in there. It's a dumb move on my part that I haven't yet. Ha ha ha! Because I laugh. Oh, best sitcom ever. I don't know why, because I love the one at the end. It was literally why I picked it.
Freaky, huh?
Way freaky. Way freaky.
Way freak. Oh, another like 90s, early 2000s classic, which is one of the 90s. We watched Good Burger for the first time in a long time. Now, ignoring the fact that Dan Schneider plays the manager of the Good Burger, and is problematic. One, thank God, there were really no... Okay. There weren't really, like, any creepy jokes with him. So I'll give it a pass there. But rewatching it, man, Sinbad just gets screwed over this whole movie. Like, when I say that this man really did nothing wrong the whole frickin' time and just gets screwed royally every single step of the way. Like, so Keenan's character's name is Dexter. This man pulls him aside at the end of school and he like, kind of like, hey, just so you know, you have a lot of potential. You are one of my brightest students, but like, you don't apply yourself. You're lazy. I need like over the summer, like do something productive. And Keenan comes out here immediately. You're whack, your hair is whack, your shoes are whack. Don't even get me started on your clothes. And you kidding if you think that I'm gonna be wasting my summer. No. I'm out of here. I'm about to do nothing for the next 3 months. Like, alright, well, you know what? I tried. You know? Like, I tried to reach this child. He doesn't want to be reached. Then, like, 20 minutes later, Keenan illegally driving his mom's car. Illegally. I don't even think he got his learner's permit. He's 15. He could possibly have his permit. I don't know. Either way, he should not be driving her car by himself. He knows that. You know. Recklessly driving anyway. Swerves to avoid hitting a pedestrian. And T-bones the crap out of this man's car, right?
Hello there.
Ringbolt, what's up? So he T-bones this man's car. It's like still a little drivable, but like it's jacked up. This man goes, all right, well, you know, you ain't got no insurance. Like you ain't got a license, you ain't got no insurance. I gotta call the cops. And he's like, no, come on, man. Like let's work it out. Let's work it out. And he goes, okay, fine. You got a chance, like, let's see what you can, like, you know, I'll give you a chance to, you know, make it right, pay for the repairs. I won't call the cops. A real nice gesture for, like, you know, should have reported it. Real nice gesture. Then he comes at him. he gives him the estimate. Yeah, some high quality H2O. Ringball, thank you for the hydrate. We all know brick building and talking about Sinbad can be thirsty work. So cheers to you. Especially when you're wearing this Ewok stuff. So he gives him the estimate, and then Keenan freaks out that it's too expensive. There's no way I can afford that. Okay, well, hey. And like, you know, they make it sound like he's coming off a little douchey. And he's like, well, you know, if you can't afford it, I'll just call your parents. They'll take care of it. We'll get this all sorted. Made him seem like a little douchey, but completely reasonable when the teenager's like, yeah, I wrecked your car and I can't pay for it. It's a great Ewok. Thank you. Thank you. I did it myself. I had to wrap it around myself too, you know. I didn't want to go orange. I didn't want to be, you know, basic. But you know, he goes, all right. You know, he gets him to go, all right. You know what? I'll get a summer job. I know I said I didn't want to. I know it was the last thing I said I wanted to do. Well, I'll get a summer job. He goes, okay. All right, you get a summer job and you got this much time to pay me back. Basically the whole summer. It was like 2.5. He's like, you got 2.5 months to pay me back. All right. Comes up to his work, tells him like, hey, here's, you know, I paid for it. By the way, he paid for the stuff up front. Like Sinbad in there, he paid for the repairs up front. Like the car wasn't waiting around to be driven until Keenan paid him back. He paid the repairs and had to like eat that while this kid was paying him back on a teacher salary in the 90s. That's impressive. It was like, because it said, you know, that's when it was $1,900. It cost $2,500, and he didn't get no extra stuff done. It's just what it was. The I on this is weird for me. Them actually adding an I makes it a little weird. But anyway, yeah. So it's 2,500. He complains about it, and he's like, "Nah, okay, fine, I'll get you your money." All right, cool. And he does. And I bet, honestly, if this kid kept making payments and whatnot, I bet if he saw that he was actually working, busting his butt, making $5 an hour, 6 hours a day, 5 days a week. Which I don't know if y'all just did the math right there. 6 times 5 is 30. $30 a day, 5 days a week. $150 a week, and he owes him $2,500. In 12 weeks? $150 times 12. $1,800. $100 less than the estimate. He knew that. I bet if he saw that he was working and doing this, he would have let him. He would have let him kept paying him off. He wouldn't have probably reported him still. But here's where it gets bogus. He does all that stuff for him. First time they go out on the Burgermobile, they trash his mailbox. Now, not Keenan's fault, Kel's fault. Gets his mailbox trashed. Did nothing. He's just existing. He's just existing out in the world. Trying to live his life. Dude smashes up his mailbox. Doesn't even report it to the cops. Doesn't make a claim, nothing. Just like, man, what the hell? That's ridiculous. And once again, dude minding his own business, not doing anything, not going out of his way, not hurting anybody. Then, later, when they're busting out of the funny house, the funny farm, sorry, it's the nut house. It's the nut house and the funny farm. That's what you call it. The mental asylum. When they're busting out the mental asylum, they almost hit his mailbox again. But then the corrupt orderlies end up doing it and smashing the brand new one that he just put in to the ground. Alright, so that's your R2. That's your R2 without any fun stuff. This is base R2. Base chibi R2, clearly not as good as the larger one. I really hate that the eye has an eye. I don't know why. And like that should be. That should be. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. All right. Also, still doesn't call the cops. Doesn't make a claim. And then the final straw and the big finish, right? They had the big finish. They catch Mondo Burger for oh my god, it's the police! What'd I do? That movie like 20 something years old. Probably 30. Probably over 30 years old at this point. I ain't ruining nothing. Hey, guess what? At the end of Sixth Sense, it turns out Bruce Willis is dead. Sorry, spoiler alert. Yeah, he been dead the whole time. Crazy. That was bogus. Listen. Oh, starting getting lay out of here, and I'm spazzing. All right, so big finish. They catch up Mondo Burger, right? They dump the food additive to show that they've been using the legal stuff in their foods, you know. I think it's called like tryptophan or tryptophan. I don't know, whatever. Don't matter. You really don't in this case. But old Sinbad pulls up at the end because he just wants to have lunch. And he, oh man, everybody out here, they're like kind of stupid, but like, oh, they must be having a switch change or something. Not really paying that much attention, but dang, right? This man has a giant burger fall on his car. Now, that one, I'm going to say, listen, that car is totaled. Insurance is covering it. Uh-oh. What was that for, though? Sometimes that's like you have like a lake or something. Alright. Oh, that's a different approach. And that's the first time I've had one of those for this situation. Yeah, so she doesn't actually have to hold Lola. Lola has its own perch. That's nice. And then there should be they didn't show it on here, but this should be for the piece to attach to the rest. Let's see. Young Leia. Not too impressed. Happy. Oh no! Okay. Which means
The time has come. Execute Order 67.
Yes, my lord.
No, not 67. Order 66. Execute Order 66.
Yay!
okay, we're almost there, I promise. Car gets smacked. He just got it fixed. Like, he literally just got it fixed up. You know, still paid up. Keenan walks up. For the first time, gives him like half the money. Half of the 2,500. And then clowns him. He's like, man, can you, like, help me put this burger off my car? You know, he's flipping out. He's like, have a good one. Like, serves you right. What'd he do wrong? He went to go get a cheeseburger. He went to go get a cheeseburger and his car got smashed. He didn't do nothing to you, man. I'm like, that's bogus. Freaking Keenan's just trolling his ass. Like, I don't know, I just thought that was weird. I thought it was like a weird thing, man. Just like, what are you doing? Oh no! Oh no! Okay. Okay. Oh no! It's upside down now. I don't know how to do this upside down. What are you doing to me? I was working on Shenron when this part was on, but I also love when just like they put Kel on a date with Carmen Electra, and just like one thing after another, she is just getting destroyed. Like, she's doing everything to, you know, make the moves. The moves on Kel. And he just not getting it, and then just like, yeah, absolutely destroying her. Like, by the end of that day, she gets out of that car, she in like a full body cast. Barely can walk. I'm like, oh, this is fun, we should do this again. Please no. Please stop. This ain't worth it. The new one was not as fun. Not as fun. I need to two of these. Oh, ski pole. Just one ski pole. inches. None of that. Got them. Got them nice. Got them nice gold headphones, man. Wish I could afford gold headphones. I was gonna say, I was like, oh, make sure you get this straight. You literally can't screw this up. It pops on to a round piece, and then it can only snap on one way, so it has to be straight. Can't curve at all, even if you want it to. Ha ha. Kind of like my dragon, right? We got a joke here. My daughter told me she was cold. So I told her to sit in the corner because it's 90 degrees. That's a right angle joke, friends. A right angle joke. Crappy fucking headphones. Like, they just need a little bit more depth than you would find, I think. Oh, there we go. You can make them better. There you go. Like, there had to be a way, because that just looks like crap the way they have them. And they don't look amazing. But okay.
Execute Order 69. Nice. 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 Nice.
Ah.
Nice. 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 Okay, now seriously, go do it.
You guys know I'm a sucker for this one. It's got a ducky life preserver. It's got duck floaties. How can I not love it? We're getting close to the end of our first droid, though. Like that as well. Actually, I think we're at the end of our first droid. A little simpler than the ones I made, but fun nonetheless. Oh! So it comes off in sections.
Watch out, here I come.
That is nice. So overdone, but cute. So overdone but cute. And then you kind of like want to take that out. Now it's there and they stand up. I don't necessarily want everything on here. I don't need rocket pods. I need headphones.
Hello there.
Hello there. Crow, welcome. Welcome back. We got our first droid done. And that's going to be the end of that book. Yeah, look, you can take off all the stuff, but you can miss and match. It's crazy bones. You can make him a cowboy. You can make him Chopper. Alright, give me just a minute or two here to get upset for the next one, alright? All right, I'm back. Crow said, you look great in that costume, you know that? Oh, thank you so much. Nicholas said, my partner told me I was rude from yawning when we were arguing. I told them I wasn't yawning. I thought it was my turn to speak. I mean, weak, but that was weak. Join the 25th anniversary party. Yeah, we're late to that party. We're very late to that party. Alright, number 4. There we go. I need such a drink. Crows can learn to navigate using landmarks and create mental maps of their territory. Their spatial intelligence helps them find food sources and return to important locations. Is that what we're doing, Crow? Or you found a food source over here and you're turning?
That's one small step for man.
One giant leap for crow kind. The oldest duck to be taken by a hunter was a 29-year-old chemist. One, how do you know that the duck was 29? Like what? Like duck bones have rings in them like trees or something? Well, when you saw his bill, you can. Yeah, when you saw his bill back, you can see how many rings it has. The more rings, the older the duck was. Let's find that wild. Also, like, okay, so that's the oldest one that ever got caught, is what we're saying. There's been plenty that just, you know, maybe got away. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Oh, yeah? Think you're cool? Think you're cool with your spells? Alright, it was pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. No magic outside school grounds, you know that. No magic in front of muggles. Hey there, remember you're stronger than you think. Careful giving out that advice. I don't need anybody getting crushed by, like, dumbbells or anything. You should not consider any advice or statements made by Saribot to represent the views of this channel. They are dangerous and you can get hurt. Okay? Okay. Thank you. The more you know. Stop it. Oh yeah, 1x2s. Regular 1x2s are in the big bag, okay. We have a lot of 1x2 variants to have them in the small bag. Setup. I have a feeling these are all going to be similar. Just the heads might be done a little different. Also, they kind of gotta be the same so you can interchange the parts. Change. Parts. Come on. There we go. Ooh, I got more good news. My other personal goal right now is to have the 150cc tracks in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe all 3-star gold before Luigi comes out. I currently have 3 tracks left. I currently have 3 tracks left, which is pretty impressive. So once I do that, we're gonna leave it free and clear. We're gonna leave it free and clear so that way when we start, when I get Luigi and start Luigi, I can do all the mirror mode tracks. No drop game. No drop game. I'm the worst. Make a Grady walk. Thank you. I'm fuzzy enough for it. I'll remember eventually. One day. That's like, thank you. They're just, I mean, the ears are super simple. They were literally just like a headband. I just got a headband and I put the first layer of the shawl on, put the ears over to hold it in, and then worked it around and then got this. And then I finally, figured out how to do it. But by the next time I do it, I'll have forgotten and have to relearn again. It'll be a thing. It's gonna be a whole thing. But yeah, so when the Luigi kart set comes out, I want to go back to playing Mario Kart. I want to do the mirror mode tracks. I think that's still 150cc, just it's reversed. Not reversed, weird. Left is right, right is left. It'll be something. Don't know what to expect. I don't necessarily remember beating them before. But yeah, I want to do it. I mean, unless for some weird, crazy reason I get a Switch 2, then we would just do Super Mario Kart World Tour, whatever the heck it's called. We'll do the new one. How about that? We'll do the new one if that's the case. But that ain't happening. That ain't happening. I don't have the money and I need to use that money for other things. So. Speaking of which, anybody's looking to buy a Canon T7i, I have one for sale. With accessories. And spare batteries. Don't do that. Okay. I'm not doing that. Also have a drum for sale. Hey, whoa. Hold on. Don't forget the rest of them. Stupid. So stupid of me. Such dummy. Four. There we go. Two of those. 30. Leg there. Should be everything. So I'll be continuing this one on Sunday. I expect that today we're gonna get the first 2 done, and then KT, QT, and Chopper are gonna be on Sunday, 10 a.m. Be here. Okay. Ah, look, I can balance it on one. Bag number 5. Oh, we are almost 2 hours in. Sweet Jeebus. Tell you what, guys, I am going to take a quick break. When I come back, we'll keep working on this, all right? So give me just a few minutes here. Alright, we're back. There we go. Building the legs for the second droid there. The Imperial droid. I don't know what the heck this one is numbered. But it is what it is. They picked good astromechs. They really did. They made good choices. I'll give them that. This is gonna be not fun later. They're all black pieces. Until they start thinning out, I think it's gonna be a little rough. Oh jeez, I am struggling. Double the fun here. Let's go. There we go. And yeah. Throwing them. Last time, because I think the last one was at 42. Wrong piece. There. Got it. When they did put the wants to see. And there you go. Definitely. It's gonna be so cute. I feel like that piece should have been black. Because it shines through, it shows through, and I don't like that. That should have been a black piece. I get like doing interior things to make things look better. Or, you know, to make things look easier, keep them together. But yeah, that piece kind of needed to be all black. Because that little bit poking through looks ugly. Ugly as hell. I think I was supposed to do that. Yeah, there it is. Go. Sit back and relax. Got like a little gap for a neck. That's interesting. Oh yeah, that's gonna get us to the last bag of the day. Which it will be regardless, because it's doing half and half. Those pieces should have been black as well. Alright. This one doesn't get an eye. He doesn't get a funny little eye to put on. Rude. Okay. Let's get back 6. Bag 6 is a little bag. Do you not have as many party favors?
Execute Order 67.
Yes, my lord.
No, not 67. Order 66. Execute Order 66.
Yay!
Oh man. Really executed Order 66, man.
Execute Order 69. Nice. 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 Okay, now seriously, go do it.
I wish these were a little bit better at being interchangeable. Or like, here's what I'm trying to say. I wish you could do this for interlocking, because you can't. You have to do this. I ran into this problem with my controllers for Brick World. I had to do that one had a little bit more leeway. I was able to do something. There was a certain way I could get it where they locked in, but it was a pain in the butt. It was an absolute pain in the butt to get done. I feel like that should have been a brighter color. Oh, there's okay. I was like, well, how do you do that? There's two stud attachment points at the back. Okay. He's got his little. Glasses, which need a modified back. There it is. This is just more for me to organize those. And anything else? Bunch of blue pieces. I'm not entirely sure what those are going to be for. We got. Let's see what those are for. I think they're just stun shooters. That's right. So if you have 4 kids, you split this up. One can shoot the other ones while they lay there defenseless. Love it. That's how you do it. Oh man. Rick and Nick would love this. I have this piece. Where does it go? Yeah, just build stud shooters. Okay. I'm not going to load that up. But there are several. Okay. And yeah, you could take all these things off. What the hell? That piece doesn't exist. Sports Sampler starts tomorrow. Nice. Which one's up first, man? What is this? What is that? I don't have that. Did you guys realize that she gave us a different part? And honestly, that part would work better if it was a different way too. Like if you did it this way, then I don't think you could do it center. Maybe they originally... I don't know, maybe it's soccer. Oh, I thought maybe they would have told you. It's fine if they didn't. It's not a big deal. This is so weird. Yeah, you can change them all out. You can mix and match. R2's bottom if you want. This way though. It's kind of like his pants don't match. I put that on the wrong way anyways. Ducks! Very cool. Hey, what's up? And you're on a 10 stream streak. Nice. And that shows all the different things you could do there. Just a couple of options. You can give him a hat. Maybe he wants to be a Pokemon master. D got goose. I'm so sorry, D, that you got goose. Alright, that's going to be it for me today, guys. We're going to save the other half for next week. Or not, well, yeah, technically it's next week, but Sunday. Did you see my question earlier? No, sir, I apologize. I didn't realize you were back. Oh, goodness. Was I searching for these when I bought them? Just for a sale price, because this on its own was going for $50 or more. It was going for $50 or more, and the whole set was like, it was on some BS too, because I remember it was so they were the droids I was looking for. I walked right into that one like a brick wall, just walked right into it.
Okay, ma'am, calm down. What kind of shots?
Fine, but only because we're leaving. Did G-Monkey actually laugh at that one? Yo, Bricksplorium, go buy a lottery ticket, bro. Go buy a lottery ticket. You got G-Monkey to laugh. It's a little heavy of a pour, but it's the end. She gone. That's a little heavy of a pour. But I have plenty of time to survive it. No, you've fallen for it. He should still go buy a lottery ticket. I think those are good odds. All right, cheers.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
Who's this? B0 Barley. They're doing the Starry Night set. Okay, let's do it. Get your raid messages ready. Alright, folks. I'm going to start that raid. Listen! I will see you all this Sunday at 10 a.m. Central Time. If you haven't already, like, subscribe, follow, share, do all the things. But most importantly, I need you to stay absolutely bricktastic, just like you already are. And as always, I'll catch you on the brick side.